This is my 17-year-old son. He can produce 160 mph ball speed. The only problem, it doesn't always help him score. This is me. I'm shorter and definitely not perfect.
I think you caught a tree, mate. Went just about as far as my drive.
Welcome to the golf experiment. So the experiment for today is, does driving distance lead to lower scores? I'm going to try and use a controlled golf strategy, try to find as many fairways as possible, where my son's going to go full power with aggressive driving. The format's going to be over 9 holes match play. What we want to measure as an aside is the effective driving distance, but it only counts when the next shot is playable. That means the ball needs to be either on the fairway or you've got a clear approach to the hole. If you have to play a recovery shot or have a penalty, then the yardage won't count. So with all that explained, on to the first hole.
Oh no. Went just about as far as my drive. Bunker. Oi. Oh, looky.
Planned. So the first hole didn't really go as planned. I managed to put my ball into the ditch, and my son was long but still slightly wayward. He did what he had to do and finished with a double compared to my triple. First hole to my son, and on to hole 2. Clip the tree, but safe. So for the second hole, my son managed to find the trees and had to knock out, so his drive doesn't count. I managed to play the hole in regulation, found the green in regulation and finished with a par. Hole to me, and on to the third. Clattering off the trees. We're going through the trees. Clip the tree. Go in the bunker. Go in the bunker. Bunker.
So we didn't get out. Why couldn't you do that first time?
Pass the hole. So a really bad hole for my son, a poor drive compounded by chasing it all the way down the hole, not finishing very well with an 8. A regulation drive for me, 200 yards, put my second shot into the bunker, 2 shots to get out, 1 to get down. So a bogey and the hole to me, onto the third.
Very slicey.
Nicely out. Nicely out. So unfortunately my son misses that par putt to finish with a bogey. I get mine onto the green, 2 putt for a bogey, so the hole is halved in 4. On to the 5th.
Oh. No, sure. Oh yeah, I lied.
Stop. So for the 5th hole, my son manages to find the fairway off the trees with his drive. He then sends his approach through the back, but manages to chip on and get down in 2 putts for a bogey. My drive's a little bit unlucky, finding the base of a tree. I had to putt out and get onto the green with my approach. Unfortunately, a 3 putt for a double, so the hole goes to my son. On to the 6th.
See you on the green. It's pretty good.
Through the back of the green.
I'm modifying my line.
As long as none of that grass breaks. Oops. That might be in the bunker. That's the walk of shame into the bunker. That's pretty good effort. Nicely done. A pretty poor 6th hole for both of us. My son hits his drive off the trees back onto the fairway and goes long with his approach shot through the back of the green. He may have benefited from a questionable call on the chip back onto the green, but he finishes with a double anyway. My journey was not much better. Slightly wayward drive, followed by a miss hit and a shot flicking off the trees. My approach gets close, but 2 putts make a double bogey as well to share the hole. On to the 7th. Okay, add 10 yards to your shot then. Okay. That's nicely out. A contrast of fortunes on the 7th. My son pulls his 8-iron to the left of the green, misses his chip and gets out on the 2nd attempt, eventually resulting in another double. I find the green with my tee shot and narrowly miss my birdie putt. Hole goes to me. On to the 8th. Should be in the middle of the fairway.
So you've just added an extra 100 yards to the hole. Oh.
Happens.
Told you land it bright.
Oops. Oh, clips the tree into the bunker. Got lucky with the tree. We're not in the bunker. Good effort. Another poor hole for both of us after reasonably good drives. My son mishits his second and then slices his third shot to the right and then chips over, finishing with a triple. I let my drive drift away slightly, making a longer second which was pulled to the left. Third one ends up in the bunker and I finish with a double, which fortunately was good enough to win the hole. On to the final hole for this episode, the 9th.
Pond.
Further down the fairway.
I think you caught a tree, mate.
A longish drive from my son found the fairway bunker on the 9th. He couldn't get it out too far before chipping on and two-putting to finish with a bogey. I pulled my drive into the trees with no approach shot, hit the tree with my second and knock it close to the green with the third shot. I finished with a double to hand the hole to my son. So, did driving the ball further actually lead to lower scores? Well, my son definitely won the distance battle. He had 8 playable tee shots compared with my 6 and covered a total of 1,490 yards. I only managed 1,110. But when it came to the scores, the story was completely different. I finished with 48 shots to his 52, I won the front 9 match play 3-1, and over the 9 holes I won 4 holes to his 3. So today's experiment suggests that although extra distance gave him better positions off the tee, he gave those shots back with his approach play. Today, distance on its own wasn't enough to produce better scores. Of course, that's just one experiment. We'll keep testing different ideas to find out what really makes the biggest difference on the golf course. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We certainly enjoyed making it, and we'll see you in the next experiment.